Aloha, my name is Robert Angelo, and we have just inaugurated a new company called Act Now Productions. We're located on Maui. I'll be performing a one-man play called Clarence Darrow, based on Irving Stone's novel, Clarence Darrow for the Defense. It's a one-man play by David W. Rintells. A little bit about me. I've been an actor for over 40-something years. I've worked in New York. I've directed and acted in over 35 or 40 plays at this time. A professional acting coach and director. My background is extensive. This has been in the works for 45 years. For those of you who know me like this, with a beard, I shaved it off, as you can see, because Darrow never had a beard. In keeping with the authenticity of the play and the character, I shaved. It was one of the more traumatic experiences I had in preparing this part, and I feel naked. I'd like to tell you a little bit about the play. This is a play about the man's life and times at the turn of the century all the way through the 1930s. Darrow was famous for many of his trials. I believe he's being taught in law schools to this day. Some of his famous trials were the Scopes trial, the Leopold Loeb trial, Dr. Ossian's Sweet trial, which constituted issues around race. I'm really enjoying doing this part. I'm so immersed in it every day. The discipline of rehearsing it every day is so gratifying because this man was so rich with his fighting for the poor, for the oppressed, for the underdog. And that we all identify with. It's important for people to see this now. We're now going to do this show at, as I said before, a state-of-the-art theater, the McCoy Theater at the Maui Arts and Cultural Center, which is sort of like a mini Lincoln Center. It's the most prestigious theater on the island, and that's where we feel this needs to be done. The cost factors are a little more expensive than the usual run-of-the-mill theater costs. The theater rental is expensive. The production people are expensive. Buying furniture and so on and so forth. We need to acquire liability insurance. So all of these things come into play. The hidden factors are much more expensive than we anticipated, but we're committed and we're signing the contracts, so we could use a little help. In appreciation for your donations, we've come up with a list of acknowledgments and ways of expressing our gratitude to you for your participation in this monumental and important play. We've signed our contracts with the Maui Arts and Cultural Center, so now we have that venue for October 21 and October 22. We'd like to receive your donations and your support by October 10th to cover the major expenses that we're running into. We would greatly appreciate it, and mahalo, as we say here in the islands.